Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today is the pre-expiry. So we are going to compare what happened in the market. So it's pretty clear here. Today we had a trending market and it was the inverted V-shaped recovery, exactly opposite to yesterday. Okay, so 800 is again the straddle point which you have to concentrate. Okay, let's just begin with the basics. So we are sellers basically. There could be two types. One is put writing, the other one is call writing. So this is acting basically as resistance and they act as support. Okay, so these are the strike prices you can check. So this becomes the OTM for call and put respectively, and this becomes the major ITM. Okay, so this is zone based trading here, where the put and call side both will have the equal build-ups. Okay, so basically we don't have any news in the market, so IV is also around 11 to 12. So this is actually very good for sellers to make money because the premium is definitely going to stay sideways. Okay, now we'll start with the basics. 800. So you see OTM definitely positive because today it is pre-expiry. Okay, so support, so that's why it is profit max, and a weak resistance, so it's the negative max. Okay, negative decay max. Now let's take one strike and try to do the price action study. So we would take this strike, we'll calculate the loss for 700. Okay, so 700 call writing, let's do the PNL. So it's 11 points, right? 11 points times one lot is 75. So that would be, am I getting it wrong? 750, so 825. Okay, so plus tax and brokerage. Okay, so this is the loss making trade today because we are trying to do the loss. By the way, this would be this long straddle. For long people it is positive, for short people it is a loss. Okay, now we'll quickly go and check for bank nifty. Bank nifty, when you check for open, so I have the 1 hour chart here. 54,200 is the open, 54,200 is our ATM, and you could see it's minus here, it's positive here because markets were very trending. Okay, and 1400 both for Reliance and ICICI is going to play as a very strong resistance, and 1K for HDFC Bank. So unless until the breakout happens in these stocks, it's going to be a range bound market for both Nifty as well as Bank Nifty as well as Finnifty and Midcap Nifty. So Midcap Nifty, though it has a different story to work, I think index together moves everything, so yeah, we have to see. So same pattern for Finnifty and Midcap Nifty you can do. Let's check here. So at 9:35 you could see sellers were attaining the max profit, and then by 11 it was max profit. At 12:45 when the the west markets open up, the buyers were trying to pull the call side, call buying, but it didn't sustain. At the end sellers were in the profitable zone, because you have to understand one aspect, that it is pre-expiry. Now let's take a to step counts. Will take 900, so here sellers are very positive, and we'll take for 650, and here buyers were active, so this becomes the ITM, the other one becomes the OTM. Okay, for same pattern for Bank Nifty are going to repeat. We'll take 54,200. Sorry, let me refresh it. So we're going to check for Bank Nifty 54,200 on both the start and end range, and then you could see at 240 the buyers were winning, but rest of the time it was a clear seller's day, and at the start also you could see the seller's day only. Okay, now let's improve the count to 400. Then here also same pattern is observed. Now let's take 54k, which is a very strong support, and here also same condition. Okay, now let's close this and move on to the close range OI. So let's get to Nifty. This is Nifty, and okay, sorry, let me take Nifty. Okay, so here Nifty you could see 15 versus 11, so the build up is very well. Little bit resistance is there in the market, so let's cover for next expiry as well. Not 20, let me take 30. So here also 1.8 and 1.6, which is not far away, so it gives us basically September is going to be a sideways condition. Here 92 versus 100, here also same condition, the support and resistance you can check here. Now here we are going to check the ATM. So from 140 it went to 100, that makes 50 points in each, which is great. Here also it was a nice TK for Bank Nifty. Okay. Now let's check where the straddle point is there in the OI analysis. First off, we have Nifty here, so the straddle point is 850 here, but you could see in the overall 800 is the straddle point, and Nifty looks sideways pretty much for next expiry. When you check, it is the same 800 and 850, 900, three of them having. In the overall 800 is very good straddle. Okay, so that's where market would move up and down. Here Bank Nifty, okay, so sorry, for monthly expiry 25k has become a very good straddle point. Now when you check for Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty every 500 step counts, the resistance is pretty good. Okay, now let's just see a few analysis. Okay, so this has already been done, and the last one I'll just keep it as such so that no confusion is there. Okay, so that's it guys, thank you.